My name is Karen Seifold, and my husband Brett and I farm near Hastings, Iowa.
I'm David Moose, and I farm near Auburn, Illinois. I grow 800 acres of corn and 600 acres of soybeans.
I'm Mike Long. I farm corn, soybeans, wheat, seed corn, seed beans in northern Indiana.
I'm Mike Trainer. Got involved with the soil health cover crops because I heard of all the success stories and we were having problems. I think it's a great group to work with to figure out how to do cover crops and how to do it the right way.
My name is Steve Berger and I farm with my family in southeast Iowa in Washington County. We're getting heavier rains these days, more frequent rains, and we just find wherever we have cereal rye seeded behind corn and beans every year that we just stop our erosion. The soil aggregates get much better. We get more stable, resilient soil. We don't get near the erosion we did even in no-till.
With cover crops overall, our successes have been increased soil health, increased water infiltration, soil structures changed, weed control, chemical uses went down. We don't use the fungicides and insecticides like we used to. We just feel we don't need them anymore. They're not really giving us a lot of benefit. Just, it's a better way to farm.
What we've got right here is we've got some cereal rye drilled at about 1 inch deep. It's been in the ground about a month now, and it's probably got about a foot taproot on it already. If I let that go through next spring, maybe in the mid to late April, that'll have a root probably 3 to 4 feet down into the soil. That'll provide a nice environment for the earthworms. It'll also open up channels for the water to run down, and it'll transfer nutrients both down into the soil and then back up later on in the season. We've just seen an explosion of worms too. Normally I can't dig a spade of anything without getting at least 1 or 2 worms. They're the workhorses. That's actually better than any disc or plow out there.
Be ready soon.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I like to know how everything works, and the very basic level of agriculture is the soil. And with the Soil Health Partnership, this right here is the most basic of how it works. And so I want to be a part of those decisions that help to make our farming business more successful.
We wanted to be able to be on the cutting edge of new ideas, new technologies. We recognize there's an issue in water quality downstream in the Gulf of Mexico. We want to do our part to try to help alleviate that problem. I don't believe it's all coming from agriculture, but I believe we can contribute to that problem if we don't start looking at a more sustainable way of maintaining our soil health.
We don't like regulations. And we're hearing from above that cover crop is the key word with the politicians. So we need to take that ourselves, figure out how to use them, make it work, get our nutrient loss under control, and show them that we care and that we are doing the right things. And then maybe we'll eliminate a lot of the regulations that could come down.
Actual on-the-farm trials is where you get the best information. And a field test that's done in north central Iowa may not be as beneficial to us down here in southwest Iowa, where our terrain is different, our soils are different, rainfall, the weather, it all plays an important role. So to be able to have the information from your neighbor's farm gives you much better practices to put in place than something that's done 2 states away.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this.
The goal is, we're trying to reduce our nutrient load. We're trying to reduce the nitrogen and phosphorus in the streams. And farmers are always focused on production. They want to raise more and produce more. And so we think we can marry those two ideas of conservation in crop production. And the Soil Health Partnership is a perfect a group to do this.